Tom, I called out to my colleague. I need to talk to you. Are you free for lunch? I don't know, Nick, he answered. I've got a few things to wrap up before evening. It's on me, I assured him. I really need some advice, buddy. Well, if you're paying, he smirked, then I'm free. I knew it wasn't about money. Tom understood that if I was insisting on paying, it meant I had something serious on my mind. He was one of those dependable guys you could always count on. Sure, he had a reputation as a womanizer, and a successful one, but he never flaunted it, so no one really resented him. In fact, he was almost admired for it. 1:30 work for you? I asked. Perfect, he replied. See you in the parking lot. I let out a deep breath. Finally, I had someone I could confide in, someone who might actually help me figure out a solution. A few hours later, we were seated at a table, digging into steak and fries, our mugs of Directors, Courage Brewery's finest, already half gone. So, Tom said, just before popping a bite of pie into his mouth, what's bothering you, Nick? How can I help? It's a bit awkward, Tom, I admitted, washing down my own mouthful with a sip of beer. But everyone knows you've always had a way with women. Don't believe everything you hear, he grinned modestly. Come on, you're doing fine. You're single, good job, nice car. Maybe it helps that my family owns half the county, he joked. More like less than half, I teased. Still doesn't hurt, though. He chuckled. But seriously, Tom, I need advice. Someone outside the whole family and marriage world. Nick, you're married, he said with a disapproving look. You don't want to step into something you'll regret. Believe me, buddy. Freedom might look good, but if I had the chance to come home to a beautiful wife every night, I'd give up the single life without hesitation. I hear you, Tom, I nodded. But what if I told you? I think you already have someone in mind. He laughed. Damn, Nick, can't you keep a secret? I only heard whispers at the office, I admitted. Maybe there's some truth to it, he shrugged. But that's my business. What about yours? Take my advice, Nick, he said firmly. Stay out of affairs. They only end in heartbreak. Actually, Tom, I said quietly, it's not me. Not you. He frowned. Then who are we talking about? My wife. What? Who? My wife, I repeated. I only have one. You mean your wife? He leaned back, the realization dawning on him. Exactly. But Nick, how can I help you? He asked, setting down his knife and fork, giving me his full attention. I don't even know her. She skipped the Christmas party, I admitted. Well, what can I do? He pressed, leaning closer. Nick, I don't condone cheating. My brother's wife cheated on him once, and it nearly broke him. It hasn't been easy since I found out. I sighed. But what do you expect me to do? Sure, I know my way around women, but there is something, I said carefully. Anything, buddy. What is it? You could stop sleeping with her. His jaw dropped open, but no sound came out, just a stunned click in his throat. The next few minutes passed in heavy silence. I let him process what I'd said, what it truly meant. Stop sleeping with her? He asked finally, his voice uneasy. Yes, please, Tom. With your wife? Yes. But I'm only seeing one woman right now, Nick. Heather. Heather Jones, I confirmed. My wife. Heather Jones, he repeated, dazed. Nick Jones. Heather Jones. Married 7 years. I reminded him flatly. She never told me, he muttered, shaken. She wouldn't have, I said. She told me she was getting divorced, he insisted. Said her husband had run off to the Isle of Wight with some girl to join an art commune. I haven't been there since childhood, I replied. And I can't even paint. So you're not divorcing? Not that I know of, Tom. Unless she filed papers behind my back. You're still together? He asked, frowning deeply. Not even separated, I admitted. Still living together. Just last night we slept together. You slept with her? He asked in disbelief. Afraid so. God, Nick, I'm sorry I've been with your wife. And I'm sorry I've been with your girlfriend, I said. He shook his head. How could she do this? I overheard her talking to her sister, I explained. She thinks I'm not enough for her. I'm sorry, Nick, Tom said softly. It's not your fault, I reassured him. We sat there, finishing our food and beer, comforting each other. To my surprise, Tom looked even more broken than I felt. He admitted he'd even been considering marriage, and Heather had practically agreed. Maybe the divorce she hadn't told me about was closer than I realized. So what now, Nick? Tom asked, near despair. An hour ago, I loved her. Now I can't stand her. Join the club, I muttered. We could toy with her a bit, get back at her, leave her with nothing. How? You set a wedding date for right after her divorce. She'll rush the process, I'll agree, on terms that favor me. Then, once it's finalized, we both walk away. But she might not accept your terms, Tom worried. With your assets waiting for her, she won't care about mine. She'll agree to anything to speed things up. But I'd still have to see her, he hesitated. She's great in bed, isn't she? I suppose. Then what's the problem? You're right, he nodded slowly. Still, Nick, I need someone I can actually care about. I can keep Heather for now, but I'll need a replacement. What about that new girl in accounting? I asked casually, though I definitely noticed her more than once. Which one? Blonde or redhead? Both. One for each of us, I grinned. Which do you want? The blonde with the big chest or the redhead with the long legs? I don't care, he laughed. Then cheers to that, I said, raising my mug. Cheers, Nick, he replied. But if you don't mind, I'll take the blonde. Fine by me, I smiled. I'll take the legs. Well, not exactly like that, but it worked out. Tom ended up marrying Mary, the blonde. She's now part of the local elite, and he's genuinely happy. I got engaged to Sandy. Not the redhead with the legs, but her sister. She's got legs too, of course. And Heather? Let's just say things didn't turn out so well for her. But that's not my problem anymore.